going, everybody? Tis I, Dean, and I'm about to show you my library of DVD, Blu-Ray, VHS, pro wrestling, in all its glory. I don't have very many. Well, that's a little bit of an understatement in all on how you look at it. I don't have very many in my opinion. And if you want me to review some of these later on down the line, drop a line in the comments. If I'm not reviewing already now while you're watching this. Anywho, here goes my pro wrestling, and I do mean pro wrestling. It's not just WWE. This is pro wrestling. If you enjoy pro wrestling, you're going to enjoy this little collection over here. Alright, check it out. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. I'm going to start with the first one. Austin 316 Uncensored. You know it's a classic. Here we got Stone Cold Said So. It's been a while since I've seen these. Alright, next one is the Hell to the Yeah. Stone Cold Saga continues. As if it ever stopped. Oh yeah. Starting off from WrestleMania 14 onto Backlash 99. And here's Stone Cold Steve Austin, the legacy of the man. 3-disc set. I thought it was on and this was done. But no. Oh no. Up next is the Stone Cold Truth. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. You got too many Stone Cold DVDs. What? Oh boy. And here is the 4-disc set of the bottom line on the most popular superstar of all time. Boy, oh boy. Oh, look at this. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Hold on. Just in case anyone thought I didn't have a disc in there. This is going to be a long video. Oh boy, more from the Attitude Collection. It's Austin versus McMahon. Oh man.
Okay, Dean, you don't have any more Stone Cold.
Wrong, nerd. I got Steve Austin Greatest Hits. What you know about that? It's pro wrestling's wild, man. Whew. When he had hair. Gosh darn it. Up next is old Jake the Snake Roberts. There's him and Damien. This is the collector's edition. I don't know what's so collectible about it. It's a 2-disc set. And it comes with some book. I don't know. Well, it's this DVD. Giant versus Sting. That match is on there so many times. Giant versus Hogan. My gosh. Till you're sick in the face. I mean, that's just debuted and everything. But jeez. Listen here, Daddy. It's the American Dream. Dusty Rhodes story. I will press here, baby. Let me press here. It doesn't work, baby. Need to get a new battery. But it's a very good DVD, Daddy. At the time, I got this for collection purposes. I'm not really a fan of Batista or anything like that. I mean, he's cool, but, I'm just not a fan of Batista. And of course, we got the Superstar. 20 years too soon. Very nice story. This is one I recommend everybody should get. Wow, what a rush. The life and death of the most dominant tag team in wrestling history. Most dominant indeed. R.I.P. to Hulk and Animal. Also recommend watching this. This is a good one. Hey, boss. Look at my DVD, boss. Got some classics on here. I'm an Andre Giant fan, man. Like me some Andre. Liked him so much I had to get this one, True Giants, 2-disc set on Blu-ray This one's pretty good, man. You got some Ernie Cat Ladd on there. Got Mark Henry on there. Andre, of course. Big Van Vader. Big Show. And it goes into their lives a little bit. Yeah. Yoko, what up? Yoko, R.I.P., man. Golly. It's a good DVD, too. Alright, I know there's a debate on greatest manager of all time. Look no further. It's the Weasel. I mean, the Brain. Bobby Heenan, darn it. One of the most wittiest men ever on color. One of the greatest managers. The greatest manager of all time, in my opinion. That's gotta be Kane's Journey to Hell. Oh, if you watch this DVD, it'll be hell. Look at that. Only 5 matches, my goodness. And these matches everybody's already seen. Luckily, there's this, The Twisted, Disturbed Life of Kane. Ooh. We got a little bit more on here. So many more. Now it's the Ultimate Warrior portion of the show. The self-destruction of the Ultimate Warrior. You know, they just pretty much roast this guy, Jim Hellwig. And it's got some stuff on here. But, if you look, it's the collector's edition. Most people, they got the single disc. Not me. Oh no, boy. I gotta have the bonus disc. And the bonus disc only has 4 matches. One with Sergeant Slaughter. Hey, Sarge. Alright, they went from talking smack on the Warrior to always believe in the Warrior. This is the Blu-ray edition. Blu-ray has more stuff on it. That's why you get it. You would also get the Ultimate Collection. You know, if you're an Ultimate Warrior fan, this is Ultimate Warrior heaven for you. Over 25. Look at that. So, Ultimate Warrior. Next, I got OMG, the top 50 incidents in WWE history, the Blu-ray edition. Holy smokes. What could number 1 have been? I don't know. And it's the top 50 WCW incidents in history of that company. Ooh, you seem shocked, Vince. Who's that, Miss Grant? Oh, Miss Grant, you are fired. Uh-oh, I don't know why I did that. She has nothing to do with this. Oh, this is WCW, baby. Alright, we got a controversial one here. Yeah, it's a 2-disc set. You can pretty much get this cheap anywhere. It's over 4 hours. Over 4 hours of DVD extras. Yeah. Oh, Benoit. Yeah. So, this is kind of cool. It's just John Morrison Rockstar. But the reason why I say it's kind of cool is if you're John Morrison, you gotta feel like you're kind of robbed. Because you didn't even get a 2-disc set. You just got a 1. Oh, John. Well, 1's better than none, right? Well, I feel like you had so much more. Now you're in AEW. Bald. This is a very good one as well. It's Brian Pillman Loose Cannon 2-disc set. It's really good. I strongly recommend it. Anyone needs to watch this. Brian Pillman led an interesting life. Now this is an oddball in my collection. I got a bunch. This is the Brian Pillman Memorial Show Anthology 20th anniversary. And the reason what makes this one so like cool and stuff is that you could have WCW people and WWF people facing off against each other. They're somewhere in there. The print is so small with this camera I cannot read. But you'll find it, I assure you. And as you see, this is like, what is this, 4 discs? It's a lot of discs. Over 15 hours. You can get this at Joe Dombrowski, or ProWrestlingLibrary.com, darn it. Go there. And he has a bunch of other stuff too. Highly recommend that one if you're a big time wrestling fan. You'll love this. You'll enjoy it. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the life story of the Dragon 3-disc set. You're gonna get everything you ever wanted out of this. Legend Alright, got the Shawn Michaels unreleased 3-disc set. If you're a Michaels fan, you know he's got a bunch of matches under his belt. So might as well get that. Also you gotta get this one. This one is a very nice one. No, wait. Okay, you gotta get this one as well, but the next one, that's the one. So that's this one. This is a very good one. Heartbreak and Triumph. The Shawn Michaels story. Tells all about his life in Texas, and yeah, very, very nice. There's a bunch of other Shawn Michaels DVDs. Only got these 4 from the Vault. Shawn Michaels 2-disc sets. It's probably got all the matches on all these. Yeah, a lot of repeating matches. But hey, I got all the stuff. And I mean, like, there's a Wrestlemania one and blah blah blah. But yeah, I already got all the Wrestlemania. You'll see that later. Alright, and from the Attitude Collection, we got this Undertaker, the Phenom. Oh boy, the Phenom. There's gonna be some Undertakering. Uh-oh, that one's dead. Ah, he buries them alive. It's the Undertaker. And this one I had on VHS. I love this one. I played it back to back to back to back to back to back. Mainly because Undertaker versus Undertaker. But I really love this one. There was another one we're about to get to in a little bit. But yeah, this VHS one converted to DVD. Very, very good. I loved it as a kid. I love it as an adult. Very, very good. This one is the history of the Undertaker. 3-disc set. Good Lord. 21 of his greatest matches. And here's the deadliest matches. Oh, it's called Deadliest Matches, but we'll call it the gimmick matches, maybe. Yeah, because we got Inferno, Body Bag, Last Man Standing, all the gimmick matches you want. And here we are with this. This is my yard. Rest in peace. Yeah, there's a lot of duplicates. Like there will be his WrestleMania one as well. I did not get that, for I have all the WrestleMania, as you will see. Alright, here's the OG, Here Comes the Pain. There's like a reissue of this. It's like double disc. I only had the first one. I don't know if I should like upgrade to the double disc. He also has another one. I'm just not sure again. I like Brock though. Brock's cool. Here Comes the Pain. Alright, had to get this. It's the Blu-ray History of the Hardcore Championship. There's a ton of matches on here. As you see, Bob Holly giving it to Al Snow. I love the hardcore garbage stuff for some reason. Anyway, we got some more history. This is the one I was talking about as far as VHS goes, because this is the best of Intercontinental Championship, but it's really not. It's kind of like a Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels kind of thing. Anywho, on here, I want to say, where's it at? Where is it? Anyway, on here, I think it's the first ever ladder match and stuff. It's got to be between Bret and Shawn Michaels and the WWF. I should say that. Not the first ever ladder match ever, but it doesn't have it listed. But I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Anyway, this is very good as well. I love it. Now here you got the real history of the IC title. Oh my goodness. You want to learn about some stuff, you can learn all about stuff looking at this stuff. As well as history of the world title. Yes, and I like these embossed covers because you can feel the title and stuff. And of course the history of the WWE title. On to the second shelf, it has the Pioneer DVDs of ECW. There's one, Path of Destruction. Has all these wonderful matches. Then we got Best of the Dudley Boys. And it's not really full matches on this one, which is kind of disappointing. I don't know if this is the first print or second print. This might be the second print. But yeah, I would like to see the matches in full. Anyway, moving on, we got hardcore history. Lots of hardcore history on here. It's pretty good. Should watch it. Lots of ECW. I might do reviews on all these things one day, except for the WWE stuff, because people have overdone that and it's saturated over YouTube. You'll see what I mean. So, ECW Deep Impact, totally raw and uncensored. Oh my, oh my. Lots of good stuff here. Yoshihiro Tajiri versus Psychosis. Terry Funk and Sabu. Taz and Bam Bam. Classic. Classic. Extreme Evolution. Oh yes, you get all the... Oh, Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka. Like, come on, man. Steve Williams and Terry Bam Bam Gordy versus the Eliminator. Oh, man. Some good stuff, man. And we got Best of Cactus Jack. We'll see some more of Mick in a little bit. Moving on, this is kind of an old one. It's WWF Hardcore. I think it's only single disc, not very much on this one. Got it just for collection purposes. And I like hardcore matches. As we'll see over here in the ECW portion, got Extreme Rules right here. It's like every Extreme Rules match or something. When it was WWE ECW. So yeah. And then we got the most violent matches. I assure you these are very violent. Good Lord. Here we got the collector's pack. The Rise and Fall of ECW plus the pay-per-view one night stand. That pay-per-view is excellent. And I don't normally get pay-per-view DVDs because, you know, I get compilations and stuff. You'll see. I only get the big four. You'll see. But moving on, I got the unreleased of ECW Volume 1 on Blu-ray. I got that Volume 2 on Blu-ray as well. But I got Volume 3 on DVD. Disappointed in myself. And it's sealed. That's how disappointed I am. I haven't seen everything on here. I'm a collector. And I watch these on rainy days. Over here we got a bunch of rock DVDs. This is from the Attitude Collection. It's Know Your Role. You better know your role now. And then we got the People's Champ. You can smell what the rock is cooking. We got the most electrifying man in sports entertainment 3-disc set. Awesome, awesome stuff right here. There it is. We got this one. Just Bring It. This is when they were just pooping out rock DVDs. Here we got this. The Epic Journey of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. On Blu-ray. 2-disc set. Should be awesome. Then we got a lie of a DVD. Once in a lifetime, my Tookus. It happened twice. It's not once in a lifetime. This is false advertisement. Just saying. Alright, and here we got my top 3. Probably coming in number 2. This is Macho Man, the Randy Savage story on Blu-ray. Very nice DVD. Then we got the Ultimate Collection 3-disc set. I'm sorry, that was Blu-ray. Yeah, 3-disc set. All the Macho Man you can handle. And if that wasn't enough, get you some unreleased, unseen matches of the Macho Man. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Feel the madness. It's made in Mexico. Yeah, and you love this DVD. Here's probably the greatest era. It's the greatest wrestling stars of the 80s. You know, the case is a little worn, but it plays. Everybody plays. Oh, look at Valentine. Look at JYD. It's Arn. Hold up. We got Bob Orton right there. We got Paul Orndorff. Oh, Shiggy, baby. Also got the greatest stars of the 90s. That's a pretty good foursome right there. 3-disc set. Can't go wrong. Alright, I don't know if this is a bootleg or what, but it's some kind of special DVD. This came out on VHS. It was real popular, so I had to get it on DVD. You know? And I also had to get this one when they brought them back with Shawn and Triple H. You know, this was cool. The Last Stand DVD, I did not get. Did not care for The Last Stand.
You cannot have a DVD collection without the hot rod.
I almost had it. But yet, this is Born to Controversy. The Roddy Piper story. Very good story. I recommend this one as well. And we also got the unreleased matches. Roddy Piper getting rowdy. Alright. And here I got Triple H, That Damn Good. What a title that is. Is he that damn good? I don't know. Here we just have the game. Oh. That breath is probably kicking. Oh boy. Yep, he is the game. And he is the King of Kings. There's only one 2-disc collection. Yes. He has another one, Thy Kingdom Come or something like that. I was just like, man, I've seen everything, man. You can't get me. There's gotta be duplicates, so nah, I didn't get that one. I do believe this is the first Monday Night War DVD. Then they started coming out with all kinds of Monday Night War DVDs, and I was just like, heck no, man. Y'all trying to get me on more duplicates. Anyway, here we got Foley. Hard Knocks, Cheap Pops. How about that extended version with Mick Foley's favorite matches? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And here we got 3 Faces of Foley from the Attitude Collection. That's alright, I guess. And here is the hardcore edition of the greatest hits and misses of Mick Foley. I want to say, is this 4 discs? Or is it 3 discs? Oh, it's a 3 disc. Sometimes there'll be 4. But yeah, and I think this is really 2, but this is the hardcore edition. So it's 3. Yeah, and Mick Foley has another one that's out. For the Good of All Mankind. I didn't get that one because that's when I stopped collecting these things. That's another reason why I didn't have that Triple H right there. You know, and the greatest 90s and 80s. There's one with the greatest 2000s, I believe, or New Century. And that's just when I stopped collecting a little bit. Yeah, that's the reason. Anyway, this is the best. I will say that. When WWE dropped this is probably what got everybody going. Because this is the man, pretty much. And you get all his greatest hits right here in the Ultimate Collection of Ric Flair. Also got the Definitive Collection of Ric Flair. Woo! Also got Ric Flair and the 4 Horsemen. You also had to have this in your collection as well. This is the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart. And it's a 3-discer. And it's gonna make you feel joyous and stuff because it's Bret Hart. And he can wrestle real good. And here's Heart and Soul, the Hart Family Anthology 3-disc. It's got Jim, it's got Owen, it's got British Bulldog. Who else is in here? Stu, Helen. Good Lord. So yeah, there's that. And gosh darn it. The Dungeon Collection. This one is real cool because it has Bret versus Andre on here. Think of it this way. A young punk Bret Hart going up against Andre the Giant, and Bret Hart is just trying to hone his craft and be the best there is, best there was. And you know what, Bret Hart, you're a real good man. You're a very, very, very good wrestler. You did good, man. Oh, and here we got Owen Hart. Heart of Gold. This one was kind of disappointing because it just showed like Owen Hart, the home footage. I mean, I know there's not too much footage of Owen Hart and stuff like that, but you know, I think there was somehow, some way. Maybe get the. Did he do a shoot video? Maybe get a shoot video. Get footage of a shoot video instead of that home video thing. But there's a lot of good stuff on here. It's the Blu-ray edition. How to get the Blu-ray edition. There's more stuff on the Blu-ray. That's why you get it. As I was saying, this is for collection purposes. Not a big John Cena fan, but I can respect the man. This is world life. And then this is my life. He has a lot of cars. This is like 3-disc sets. And here's the experience. What an experience. Alright, I had to get this one. Came out way after I stopped collecting. This is Kurt Angle, the Essential Collection, 3-disc set. Kurt Angle is like a top tier wrestling guy, pretty much. So I had to get it. Anyway, this is my favorite guy. New Jack Hardcore. Very, very good shoot documentary thingy. Very awesome. It's New Jack. Very entertaining. And here is Doing Time with New Jack. Oh, would you like to do time with New Jack? He'll tell you about all his times. Indeed, indeed. Also, 101 Reasons Not to Be a Pro Wrestler. This has New Jack on it. Conan, Psychosis, looks like DDP, looks like Vampiro. Yep, just a documentary of saying, hey, you really want to be a pro wrestler? Oh, okay, well, you don't know what you're talking about. Check this out. Boom. And it's WWE unreleased, never before seen matches, 1986 through 1985. I had to get this as well just because I like the old stuff. The old stuff is the good stuff. And this is very good. Alright, now we're getting into Florida territory. This is Florida Championship, Classic Championship Wrestling. Mike Graham done sold the collection, and we're getting a bunch of Florida matches. My oh my, do you see all that? This is history, baby. The good stuff. And then we got volume 2 over here. This time he went over to high spots. He was like, hey, put it out on your stuff. And they did. My gosh. You got Dusty Rhodes versus Ivan Koloff. You got promos on here. Some good stuff from back in the day. This is also from Florida, of course. Wild Men of Wrestling Collection. Backbreakers and Broken Bones. This one, this two. It's a whole bunch of stuff from Florida. I'm not going to get into it, like I said. Might do reviews on these things. See how it goes. And I want to say this might be from Florida, but it says Jimmy Hart Classics Outtakes. It's 3 discs. These used to be sold separately, but now I just got all 3 volumes, I guess. And we got like Fabulous Ones versus Sheep Herders, Bushwhackers for those who don't know. You know, got some good stuff on here. Like I said, I might review all this stuff. This is still sealed, so I've never seen it. Rainy day. Alright, just going to go through all of this. This is more Florida. And this is a series of DVDs that Dusty Rhodes did. This is Turnbuckle Memories Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume Trace. And just to let you know, we got matches on here like Scott McGee versus Tommy Wright, Kevin Sullivan versus Rose you know, it feels like a bunch of jobber matches are on here, but I haven't seen them all, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to review. Oh man, Ron Simmons training video. Hold up. Volume 5. Dick Slater and Dusty Rhodes versus the Hollywood Blondes. Certainly not Brian Pillman and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think there used to be another one. Tombstone versus Norman Smiley. Bob Cook versus Bad News Island. Okay, Bad News Brown. Okay. And see, Scott Hall versus Jerry Gray. There is some stuff on here, people. you know, I have not seen all this, so, you know, I'm getting surprised just as you are by reading this. Ric Flair versus Mike Grimm. That's a funny one. What is this, volume 7? Jeez Louise, Dusty Rhodes video. Like I said, I'm going to go through it. There's 12 volumes of this. This is volume 8. This is volume 9. Sheesh, volume 10. I mean, this is what they look like if you were wondering. We got on the back of here with Harley racing his green shirt. Good Lord, your green shirt, Harley. Uh-oh. Rip Oliver and the Grappler versus Frankie Lane and Blue Thunder. This is the kind of stuff you want to see. Road Warriors versus the Fabulous Ones. Coco Samoa versus Rip Rogers. This guy who trained Pat McAfee. Oh my gosh. You know, we got volume 11. Oh, they're so fabulous. So fabulous. And volume 12. That's pretty much it on the Florida side of things I think I got. Yeah, I think that's all my Florida stuff. Real good stuff. Feels like jobber matches though, but good stuff. Now this one, if you are going to get into territorial wrestling, I highly recommend Classic Memphis Wrestling. This is a series put out by, I guess, the Jarretts and High Spot, or I guess Corey did it. So yeah, this one compilate Jerry Lawler versus Andy Kaufman. It is very, very interesting and good. If you like to look at that, Kaufman sues Lawler. And over here we got the strangest matches, wildest brawl. And you had to get this for the Tupelo concession stand brawl. Oh man, we got a bunch of stuff good on here. Oh, that empty arena match versus Terry Funk versus Jerry Lawler. Awesome stuff. The greatest Memphis TV moments. A lot of good stuff on here. Ric Flair's on here. Barry Windham, it looks like. Lawler. Yeah. And here we got 70s arena matches. As you see, Lawler, Luthez, and Sam Bass versus Eddie Marlin, Tommy Gilbert, and Ricky Gibson. Tojo Yamamoto and Jackie Fargo versus Al Green and Phil Hickerson. Good Lord! Oh man, and look at that. The plastic just came off the... it's cheap plastic, I don't know. And here we got the best of Jeff Jarrett. Now Jeff Jarrett didn't look like that. And we got a bunch of best of. And we got the best for last. That looks like Idol Man, Austin Idol. You know? Good stuff on this Memphis, you know. All roads lead to Memphis. Jerry Lawler versus Hulk Hogan. You see that? What? You didn't know that happened? What? Lawler versus Randy in the cage match? What? There's some stuff on here. You see it, the Undertaker, when he was called the Master of Pain. My good Lord. Best of Eddie Gilbert. Hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert. The Fabulous Ones. Gotta have them. Rock and Roll Express. I met them. They're pretty nice. They're some nice guys. Greatest Memphis Tag Teams. Yeah, the plastic just comes right off. Not the Hollywood, the Blonde Bombers versus the Gibsons. Man, we got some stuff on here. Good Lord. Not done. Jerry Lawler versus Tommy Rich and Austin Idol. And it just comes off the plastic. No, I haven't seen none of this yet. I've only seen that Kaufman one. That Kaufman one was funny. I will sue you. The best of the first match. I have seen this one. Now this is some good stuff. Did you know Jimmy Hart used to be a champion? Yeah, me either till I watched this stuff. My gosh. Sheesh, it's got some stuff on here. Here we also got Jimmy Hart, the early years. Alright, none of this is duplicate. Oh, great Memphis managers. And we got Corny right there. And of course, I'm a member of the cult. Hey. Outside Invaders. Looks to be like Stan Hansen and Terry Funk. Yes. Yeah, some good stuff going on. Oh, we got Ventura, Road Warriors, Freebirds, Four Horsemen. Nice. The plastic just keeps on coming off. Jeez Louise. Loser leaves town, the best of Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee. Bill Dundee, superstar Bill Dundee. Oh. Jerry Lawler versus the champions. This plastic. Oh, I was about to say this plastic ain't going to come off, but it does. Good Lord. Oh, Jack Briscoe. Ooh, Harley Race in a 60-minute draw. Ooh, Kurt Hennig. Oh, we got Jerry Lawler versus the Monsters. Appears to be Kamala King Kong Bundy. Looks like it could be a Koloff. That looks like Bruiser Brody. Good Lord. Little plastic. Oh, the plastic comes off. We gotta clean this plastic. Memphis mainstays. I don't know what that's about. Dutch Mantel. Dirty Dutch Mantel is on here. Austin Idol's on here. So yeah, that's all my Memphis stuff. It's a good compilation of Memphis wrestling. Here's another territory. St. Louis Wrestling. Sam Mushnick's promotion. Oh man. A lot of these do feel like jobber matches too. Like Joyce Grable and Lonnie Kai and look, Ted DiBiase and Mike Boyer. Larry Wright versus Gene Cornette. That's pretty good. But Kevin Von Erich versus Roger Kirby. Oh, come on, man. So you got volume 1. Got volume 2. Who was that? Kevin Von Erich? Yep. Oh, Baron Von Raschke on volume 3. And another Kevin Von Erich. Let's see what's on here. Oh, we got Rocky Johnson compilation going on. And a Rufus R. Jones versus Billy Howard. Who's this guest commentator? This was on here. Then we got volume 4. That looks like Big John Studd. Yeah. I mean, whoever made these covers, come on, you could have tried better though, dude. I understand. You could have tried better. Make it more flashy. Oh, who cares? You got me to buy it, right? Volume 5. Styling and profiling like we always do. And this got Andre on it. And he's going up against 2 people in a handicap match. Andre versus Jose Estrada and Johnny Rides. Man, I remember Johnny Rides. And here we got, look at this. Bruce Reed before he was Butch Reed. I know it's not focusing, but I'll read it for you. The Kelly twins, Mike Kelly. Oh my, okay. Bobby Garrett. I don't even know who Bobby Garrett is. Steve Hall. Oh, lots of jobbering going on. Volume 6 is right here. Volume 7 as well. Oh, he's a tough guy, that Harley Race. He's super tough. The Nature Boy. Looking all crazy and stuff. Look at Dewey Robertson. Dewey Robertson on here. Roger Kirby, Joe Kirkland, and Ken Patera going at it. And Ric Flair versus Art Cruz. Who remembers Ric Flair versus Art Cruz? It's one of the matches on here. You ain't gonna find it on WWE nowhere. Volume 9. Good Lord. Volume 10. Oh, Dory Funk with the flash going off. That's volume 11. What have we got here? What's
Greg Valentine versus Biff Black. Ric Flair versus Curtis Dean. Rick, you went up against Curtis Dean, man. Oh, it's Ric Flair versus King Kong Brody in 60 minutes. Not Bruiser Brody, but King Kong Brody. How about that? And Larry does a pretty good job. I will say that. Nice. Spike Huber versus Billy Howard. What the heck? Now, these are what's making me think I gotta put out DVD reviews right now. If it just focuses on there like it should in a little bit. Okay. This is nothing but New Japan compilation pro wrestling. I got 17 somewhere, so don't be discouraged by that. But there is a lot of stuff. I've been watching this on my little vacation. I have the whole collection, which, geez Louise, I think is 69. So yeah, it's 69 volumes. I'm gonna just pull out a random. This one is still sealed. And we got Tiger Mask. It's all in Japanese, so I couldn't even tell you what's on here or anything. That's why I gotta like do this in like individual type deal. And with 69 videos, it's going to give me a lot of time. There's some good stuff on here. Great stuff, actually. Very great stuff. Like the matches. Vader getting his eye poked out. That's on here. Inoki versus Hogan is on here. Jushin Thunder Liger versus... I forget the guy. This guy was very disrespectful. But man, and it is introducing me to so many new cool ones that I never even really knew. Onita. I like Onita. I don't know if I could find him, but the Onita is all over on this one. He does barbed wire. He smokes cigarettes. Comes to the ring drinking. Even did some with Muda. It was cool. So yeah, be on the lookout for all this. This is mainly some Inoki stuff, which is fine. Inoki is like a god over there in Japan. So, it's cool. But yeah. I can't just go through everything without knowing or what I'm reading. That's why. But it will get done down the line. Now, let's proceed on. So, this is Lucha Mania. You get 4 DVDs. This is from Big Vision. Big Vision put out a lot of wrestling DVDs that I have in my collection. So let me go through these 4. This is the tribute to Eddie Guerrero. It is Viva Guerrero special edition. So yeah, and here we got Lucha Fiesta. I haven't seen this, so I can tell you what's on here. It's still sealed. I don't know. I mean, I can tell you, but El Hijo del Santo? Oh, the son of Santo? Oh, well, look at there. Ryan and Carl, Los Luchas, the Canadian Bomber. Oh, we got Adam Pearce on here. Yeah, Adam Pearce is on here. Peter Goodman, Sonny Sapson, Colt Cabana is on here. Matt Classic. The Human Tornado, that is one of my favorite people. Human Tornado, he is cool. Alright. And we got some more. Let's see. Ooh, boy, how do I go about saying this? Dia de los I don't know, man. I haven't seen it. I'm sorry, man. I haven't seen it. It's got some stuff on here, though. Zach Gowen is on here with his only kicker that he has. Blue Panther is on here. La Park. And finally, it's Copa de Lucha. La Park versus Elio del Santo and Cocabana. So yeah, it's all those people. It's NWA. All that good stuff. For this though, the best of Mid-America Wrestling Volume 1. That is Dirty Dutchman telling there. This is from the Nick Gulas promotion. And yeah, you got a bunch of old people and stuff on here. That's why I got it. I like the old stuff. And it has Ginger the Wrestling Bear. Now, if you've never seen Ginger the Wrestling Bear, it's just some guy that goes in there and tries to poke fun at a bear. It's whatever. We also got Mid-America Wrestling Volume 2, and there's old Randy Savage all smiling and stuff. You know, Kurt Von Hess. Gypsy Joe is on here? Good Lord. That poor guy, Gypsy Joe. And we got Volume 3 of Mid-America Wrestling. Yes, yes. There's probably a lot of jobber matches on here. I have no clue. Maybe I'll review it. Maybe. And here we got, go over to Detroit. We got the best of Big Time Wrestling Volume 1. There's the Sheik right there. Looking all crazy. Why he looks so crazy, Sheik? He looks crazy. Alright. And over here as well, Volume 2. Hey boss, how do I look right here, boss? Alright, moving on. This is Mid-South Wrestling. Giants, Midgets, Heroes, and Villains. Volume 1. Oh yeah. This is the wrestling I grew up on. This was the wrestling that was around here, per se. We also got Volume 2 of that. So yeah. Just use that Andre layout a second time around. Why not? Mid-South Wrestling. Probably the best under Memphis Wrestling, I want to say. Continuing on with Mid-South, how to get this compilation, WWE Legends of Mid-South Wrestling, Blu-ray, 2-disc set. Very, very, very good. I liked it. Have not seen this one yet. It's good to be the king. Yeah, King Lawler Blu-ray. Moving on to the best of Backyard Wrestling, Volume 1, Volume 2. I used to have these on VHS as a kid. Loved it. Not just for the smut that was on here, but also the gory wrestling as well, because people are dumb and will just hurt themselves for people's entertainment. Volume 3, Volume 4 right there. What we got? Volume 5 over here. What do we got over here? We got 6 and 7 right there. And I've never seen those. That's as far as I went as Volume 5. And The Passion for Pain, I don't even know what this is about. I have not seen this one either. And yeah, a whole bunch of backyard wrestling. It's funny. Even though it is sacrilegious, it is bad for business, this was cool. I enjoyed it. Alright, moving on. We got the best of the 80s Volume 1. It is Southwest Championship Wrestling. This is a wrestling promotion started by, Tully Blanchard's dad. Yeah. So, a lot of old stuff on here. It's the 80s. So yeah. Got the Volume 2. Of course. Wahoo McDaniel. Look at that. Shawn Michaels is on here. Tully Blanchard, of course. Terry Allen. Abdullah. Bob Sweetan. Good Lord. Killer Carl Brooks. Oh, that's a bunch of people on here. Gotta watch this one. There's also a Volume 3. It's Hawaii Wrestling. I should have that, but I don't. It's whatever. I'll get it eventually. It's Volume 3 on there. And here is, oh man, this is a 5 DVD. Lost Territory Continental Championship Wrestling. Now this is some 80s stuff, and it's pretty cool. The guy who used to own this, I believe, is Ron Fuller, and it was in Alabama. There's some good stuff on here. A lot of, it feels like some jobber matches at times, but there's some good stuff on here. Hey, back to WWE. We got a holiday tribute to the troops. It's the first ever one, and it's a tribute. And here we got the best of WWE at Madison Square Garden. Of course, we're going to have Bruno Sammartino right there. John Cena and Hulk Hogan in the background. This is the Blu-ray. Getting a bunch of stuff on here. Good old stuff, too. Oh, look at that. Graham versus Sammartino. Of course, that overdone one. The birth of Hulkamania on there. But here we got Goldberg. Boom. Boom. What else do I need to say? It's Blu-ray of Goldberg 2-disc set. All Goldberg's good matches. Falls Count Anywhere had to have this because I like hardcore crap. This is what it is. 2-disc Blu-ray. Boom. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a good documentary as well. I recommend watching this one. I had to go cop it. You know, just because it's Paul Heyman. And you get a bunch of Paul Heyman extras, like when he was in the AWA and he was just talking smack. It's pretty good stuff if you like Paul Heyman like that. I like seeing all kinds of wrestling, so it's cool. Yeah, good stuff right here. Alright, this is some Jim Cornette DVDs. This is the Night of the Legends. This is one event where it's the past, the present, and the future of wrestling all come together. It's so great. It's a spectacle. Should be seen by everybody. Got Bob Legend. I mean, dang it. It's a Legends tag match with Bob Orton Jr. and Dick Slater versus Ronnie Garvin and the Mongolian Stomper. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. Lots of good stuff right there. More Jim Cornette DVDs. Before they were famous. Oh, hey there, Al. Yeah, lots of good stuff right here. The Gangsters. Rock and Roll Express. Hugh Morris was on here as, I think that says Crash the Terminator. Road Dogg as Dark Secret versus Dixie Dynamite. Oh boy, isn't this interesting? Moving on, we got Blood, Brawls, and Grudges. Got the Head Shrinkers right there. Young Al Snow over there. Buddy Landell right there. Mustafa over there. And yeah, it's just like you got Rick Steiner versus Rick and Scott Steiner versus the Heavenly Bodies. Jim Cornette versus Butch Cassidy, a midget. Holy smokes. And Wrestling's Future Stars. I think this is some OVW stuff. It's gotta be. You got Rico Constantino, Randy Orton, John Cena, you know, as the prototype. Batista's Leviathan. Yeah. Yeah, we got some stuff on here. Nick Dinsmore versus Machine. Oh, the Cornette. And you can get that all in a compilation. It'll be Wrestling Go Volume 2. This is Wrestling Go Volume 1. And it's just 5 DVDs. 5 pile-driving DVDs. And it's got a bunch of good stuff, like Busted Open, Main Event. We Like to Hurt People. And I want to say one of these has, let me just open it. Well, I'm not going to find it, but I believe Lawler, Savage, in a cage match, a chicken wire match. That's what I call it. Yeah, it's on here. It's also got commentary by old Cornette and Dave Meltzer on here when they were friends. So that's kind of something. A lot of classic wrestling on here. Them Jim Cornette DVDs, you gotta get them. Over here, I got a 2-pack. I don't know who it's from or why I have it. The Mat Mashers, if this ever comes in focus. And who else we got? Titans of the Ring. And who is that? Jeez, I don't know who that is. It says it's got Edge, the original Sheik is on here. Who else is on here? Hold on. That can't be who I think it is. Is that Christian? Edge Christian? Otis Apollo?
Homicide, Beef, Wellington, Eddie Guerrero is on here. How? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I see. I think that's low key over there. Yeah. And I've seen this match on something else. Andre and I think Dick the Bruiser, Knox Baker, they're in like some gym or something. I got it on something else. Yeah. This is by, who is this by? I don't really see it. Who's it by, I guess. Because I can't really say that's the thing, direct source. Who made this stuff? Alright, as you know, compilation PWG, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla sells out. This is some California stuff. That's Super Dragon. We got CM Punk right there. You know, it's got some unknown stuff on here if you're into that. Bryan Danielson's on here. Mojo. I mean, heck, they sold out a second time. You know, this is volume 2 with the thing. It's got, oh gosh, Matt Sydal. Punk is on there again. Who else? Oh, we got this one. There's a sellout volume 3. Super Dragon, Bryan Danielson. There's a lot of stuff on here, man. I haven't even seen this. Maybe I'll review it. Over here, this is Ultimate Wrestling. And this is a Superstar collection. I believe this is GWF. They were based out of Dallas. Let's see here. Lightning Kid versus Dapper Dan. Bull rope match. Dustin Rhodes versus Gary Young. Oh, hold on. Mighty Midgets. Good Lord. Junkyard Dog right there. And we got volume 2. Yes, volume 2. Hold on. Dazzling Denise versus Sweet Georgia Brown. Steve Austin versus Chris Adams. Yes, this is global. Uh-oh. Cactus Jack was here. Yes, we keep on seeing old Cactus. And if you didn't get enough of Steve Austin in the beginning, good Lord, there he is again. And he is the master of mayhem. Who is he going off against? Jimmy James. Al Clinton. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Jeff Gaylord is on here. Oh, boy. And last but not least, it's OJFFJARRETT in your face. And he faces off against the Beast. Oh my. Here I have my very small Ring of Honor collection. Samoa Joe and Necro Butcher, Bloodstained Honor right there. It's got some good stuff on here. CM Punk versus Jimmy Rave. Oh yeah. Very good stuff. Moving on. Best in the World. That's the best. These are some really good DVDs. Where's that one with Joe? Joe versus Kenta Kobashi. Good Lord. Yes. CM Punk versus Terry Funk. Oh. Greatest rivalries. Looks like Homicide and Joe. What's the greatest rivalries? Oh, CM Punk versus Raven. Roderick Strong and Eric Stevens whooping each other. There's some good stuff as well. And here we got the Stars of Honor. Oh, Joe and CM Punk again. Very nice. Bryan Danielson versus Spanky. Who remembers Spanky? The Brian Kendrick. And I have this because this is Skandar Akbar. I met this man when I was wrestling. I was training. He told me I had the look. I was like, you know what, Skandar Akbar? I'm going to go buy the only DVD that's on you and stuff with your name, and I'm going to have you sign it, and by golly, that's his signature right there. Skandar Akbar, rest in peace, and thank you. Okay, if you go anywhere, and you're like in line, and you saw those DVDs on the side that were like $3 and stuff. These were it. Grandmasters of Wrestling, First Blood, Volume 1. This is some horrible stuff. I can't lie. This is absolutely horrible. Except for Freddy Blassie stuff. But it's horrible. And that's not where it ends. First Blood Volume 2. Got Kevin Kowalski right there. Here I have the whole season of Wrestling Society X. It used to come on MTV. The champion, I believe, was X-Pac. Sean Waltman, whatever you want to call him. That's Judas Macias right there. Yep. I started watching it. It was pretty cool. But then I stopped watching it. I think it was like going on to the third disc. I should probably pick it back up. Okay, it's about to be a whole bunch of big vision from here on out. This is Best of Deathmatch Wrestling. There's Mexican Hardcore right here. Let me see here. That was Volume 1. This is Volume 2. American Ultra Violence. Oh, more Deathmatch. This is the greatest one. This is Volume 3. It is the legendary Deathmatch Tournament. Even got Leatherface on here. It's crazy. This is Volume 4. This is Queen's Deathmatch. I want to say this was an event. It wasn't too much to be said about, but these women really just hurt each other. You'll see if you ever watch it. This is, I believe, another one. Single event. I could be wrong. Oh boy, but there's some death matching going on in here. Good Lord. Let's see if I notice anybody. Madman Pondo versus Too Tough Tony versus Jacob Ladder and Darren Childs. Oh, good Lord. Chuck Taylor and Mitch Ryder versus Sexy Eddie and Jagged. Okay. It's been a while. Volume 6 of this collection. It's West Coast Warfare. I believe this might be the one where a guy actually pukes on here because he is so blown up and stuff. It's funny. It's good to watch for that factor. Uh-oh. It's Ultimate Insiders. Volume 1. Inside the WWF. Yes, I have this, and I am a cult member. Vince Russo and Ed Ferrara. Volume 1. Here's Volume 2, Volume 3. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But I had to get it for collection purposes because this is the Hardys and it's 4 discs. Good Lord. Good Lord, 5 and 6. Jeez Louise. And I want to say the bonus disc is their Omega thing, their promotion. Oh boy, I haven't seen it. Oh boy. I have seen this one. It's Raven and Sandman. And New Jack comes in with Mustafa and Terry Funk. Pretty good. Life in the Fast Lane. Oh, these stories. Oh, so many stories of wrestlers. Life in the Fast Lane. Alright, if you're a little unfamiliar with this, it's the Best of IWA Wrestling Volume 1. Got a whole bunch of stuff on here like Jerry King Lawler versus Robbie Idol and Steve Gator Kerr versus Coconut Kid. It's action-packed action. What can you say? It's, I believe that's also the one that has Marshall. Freak. It's Marshall. His last name is Marshall, and DDP hosting it. This is Volume 2. Let's see, what's the highlight match here? Oh boy. Derek Starfire Dukes versus Al the Sledgehammer. Oh no. I gotta watch it. I don't know. Hey, I also got Part 3, or Volume 3 of that. Yeah. Oh, we're trying to show something. I felt just like, ooh, yeah, or something like that. What's a match, standout match right here? Hold on. Golly, focus on it. Okay. Hillbilly Cousin Luke versus Montana Mauler. Larry Winters versus Jim Folger. Alright, this is top 5 of my top 5 wrestlers of all time. It's best of Rob Van Dam, Volume 1. Rob Van Dam being the top 5 wrestler of mine. Only because he is so unique and stuff. And cool moveset. Like the way he carries himself. On this though, there's some questionable stuff on here that I just didn't like. I mean, it's straight if you're a Rob Van Dam fan, but it's Over here that's not is One of a Kind. This feels pretty heavy. This is a 2-disc set. Do believe so. Oh yeah, that's why. One of a Kind. Boom, dun, 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 dun. That was the best Sting. This is Into the Light of Sting. I haven't seen this one. This is a TNA one. It is Return of an Icon Sting. Oh yeah, and he is facing off against Christian Cage and Scott Steiner. Oh my gosh. And this thing right here, Moment of Truth. It is something. And he autographed this for me. So yeah. Seeing what a nice guy. Also, this one right here is, it goes for a pretty penny. This is over $100 worth of DVD right here. I think because it was a low print run, not too sure. But I think that was the main thing. Sting versus Nature Boy. Oh, a triple threat. Look at that. Good lord. Alright, Sting. Alright, I saw this at Best Buy a long time ago. 10 can Glory Days of Wrestling. It's a bunch of old stuff. Let me show you. Alright. We got this right here. Look at gorgeous George. He's so gorgeous. Yeah, so gorgeous. Golly, only 3, and then got a bunch of... Oh, there's some stuff on here. I think it's on this one, though. This one, Wrestling It's a Laugh. That is a good extra feature. This is on that weird, bizarre, and wild matches. Jerry Lawler versus Randy Savage. That has to be the match I got on everything else. Or they just duked it out that many times. Good lord. Hey, Sex Cow, that was huge. Alright, here I got some Before They Were Stars. This is just some event stuff, it looks like. More Big Vision things. But yeah, got all those kids on there. Plus, I got the one with Samoa Joe. Alright. He faces off against these men. Then I got Rey Mysterio Jr. Oh, yes. Hoovy. That's Hoovy right there? Oh, okay. And of course, I got the Punkster, CM Punk. This is a duplicate of something else I have over here. You're about to see it. Oh, and I got Evan Bourne, or Matt Sydal, whichever one you want to call him, before he was a star. But this is the duplicate I was talking about. Best of CM Punk. That one and that other one I just showed you are the same exact DVD, and I feel ripped. But I don't feel ripped on is Mid-America Wrestling Presents Best of CM Punk, because on here you get CM Punk versus all these people, and I want to say there's a little highlight thing of him versus Eddie Guerrero. So, I mean, but of course I had Best in the World CM Punk. Blu-ray, of course. Here I got the Hardcore Forever Special Limited Edition 6 DVD set. It comes with Hardcore Homecoming, an Extreme Reunion. This was in 2005.
We also got Hardcore Homecoming, November Rain, all the Platinum Edition. And the final one in there is Forever Hardcore, the documentary. Very good documentary, might I add. You might want to pick that up if you're an extreme championship wrestling mark like myself. It's very, very cool. Here I have Pro Wrestling's Before They Were Stars Volume 1. This is the prototype telling somebody, hey, I'm going to get retired by Gunther in some years, and I'm going to smile about it. And there's a Great Khali, and there's old Spike Dudley. And yeah, that's volume 1 of that. Got a lot of people on there. Christopher Daniels, huh? Also, Pro Wrestling's Before They Were Stars Volume 2 with Joe in front and center, with Chad Wicks and Christopher Daniels looking like he belongs to Chippendales or something. What the heck? Oh boy. This is kind of another Before They Were Stars. Well, it is Road to Glory. You know, pretty much the same old. Yeah. Who is this? I don't know who made this. Whoever XEG is. Yeah, you see what you get. Oh, you get Miz on there. Look at Miz looking dumb. Ooh, he had a terrible haircut back in the day. Poor Miz. Still in the Big Vision part of town. It's XPW Complete First Season. It's XPW Complete Second Season. Well, it's XPW Complete Third Season. Boy, oh boy. And it's a cold day in hell. The biggest event in XPW history. You can see why I get it. I got it. And here we got XPW After the Fall. Quite a documentary on this, yes. And here we have Baptized in Blood 1 and 2, digitally remastered. Oh gosh, it's some bloody blood crap on here. R.I.P. Supreme! This is not from Big Vision. It's the Best of Wrestling Slam. I think it's some more Global Force Wrestling, though, based off in Dallas. So yeah, there's that. But here's some Big Vision. It's the Best of Dragon Gate Volume 1. Do you not know about Dragon Gate? Well, this will get you hip about it. By golly, you'll get hip alright. All this stuff. Ooh. Oh my, it's the most ridiculous. It's the Best of Chikara. Chikara, as you see, we got old Antonio Cesaro, aka Claudio Castagnoli right there. You know, we got the Ant people over here. It's a bunch of stuff on this Chikara. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. Eddie Kingston was on here. How about that? Alright, I'm not too sure if this is more GWF stuff or what. This is Superstars of Yesteryear. You get Nick Bockwinkel versus Kurt Hennig. Snuka versus the Kodiak Bear. Oh my. Here we got the wild, the weird, and the wacky, and the women. Boy, oh boy. Kamala versus Kerry Von Erich. What? Missing Link versus the Spoiler. Oh Lord. Got Booker T the early years. Oh yeah. Booker T versus Action Jackson. Now I just read that on another one. I got duplicates. Oh, you thought I was finished with Stone Cold and Old Mankind? No. This is the early years. And I'm pretty sure there's duplicates on here too. Champions of the Squared Circle. Debbie Combs versus Rockin' Robin. Boy, Eddie Gilbert versus Sam Houston. Jack's Victory and John Tatum versus the Masked Men. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Hey, it don't stop there. Kings, queens, and superstars. Look at the Patriot. What is the standout right here? Superfly versus the Kodiak Bear. The Patriot versus the Cuban Assassin. Hey, it don't stop there. We got Tag Team Tempest. Oh, again. Classic Superstars Pro Wrestling, man. Now, I read that one somewhere else. You know I did. This thing. Jeff Gaylord is back. Hey, they packaged this so many times. Shooting Stars of Today. This is the final one. Lightning Kid versus Chaz of Head Shrinkers. Oh my gosh. Dustin Rhodes versus Gary Young. Oh man. Here's World Class Championship Wrestling. Heroes of World Class. The story of the Von Erichs. Pretty good. Oh, Skandar Akbar, he told me to get this. I was like, I already got it. And here we got Wrestling Underground. Ooh, it's the underground of pro wrestling. A bloody good time. What's all on here? I don't know, but we got C.W. Anderson and Chris Chetty. And here is the story of the National Wrestling Alliance. History and tradition. They go through everybody that won that gold, man. Everybody that won that gold right there. And it's a good history fact. Adam Pearce is in it. Here we have Houston's Wrestling Spectacular. Over 4 hours of wrestling. I think this is old Paul Bosch's deal. Yeah. Who we got on here? Johnny Valentine versus Bill Curry. Jack Briscoe versus the Spoiler. Also, classic wrestling battles. Darn it. Fritz Von Erich versus Yukon Eric. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that's the same Jerry Lawler versus Randy Savage. I'm sure of it. And here we have Ultimate Classic Wrestling presents. It doesn't say anything. A ringside. Well, it doesn't say anything. What do you present? It just says Ultimate Present. What a title. But they're stone cold or stunning, you know. So this might be more GWF. I don't know. I gotta look into this. It's got episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ends off on 6. I got old WWF action. I couldn't even tell you what's all on here. It's just old. It's action, I guess. This is unique AF. It's Warriors of Wrestling. Special 4-disc set. The biggest, baddest, meanest wrestlers of all time. 13 hours. Oh my. Oh my. So yeah, this like is wrestling, but it's in rounds and stuff. It's something. It's something. You just gotta see it. And I don't know if they shoot on here or what. But it's different. It's very unique. Hardy. Jeff Hardy. My life. My rules. Oh yeah. And Twist of Fate, Matt and Jeff Hardy story. Oh, poor Matt. Why didn't Matt get a solo? Oh, I feel robbed. And then I have Hardy Boys Leap of Faith. It's one of those. It's very early on when it was the F. Alright, and here's WWE Best Pay-Per-View Matches. 09 to 010. What are some of the good ones? Jericho, Mysterio, Hardy, and Punk. Oh, DX versus Legacy. Okay. And then I got this one. Best Pay-Per-View Matches 2013. What are some of the good ones? I don't know. It's been a bit. Ooh. Well, it's got those people on there. So yeah. Guess we got Orton and Show. Is that Sandow? Sandow when he won Money in the Bank? That can't be it. Good Lord, that can't be it. Got Lesnar there. Alright. Speaking of pay-per-view, Survivor Series 5-disc set anthology 87 to 91. Basically all the good stuff on that one. They only dropped 2 of these, which they should have dropped 4 of these. So this was the 92 to 96. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Stone Cold, yeah. Yeah, looked pretty good. 2010 Royal Rumble, yeah. Basically got all those. I don't know if I just want to pull all those out. Those are the events. And this is going on to be a big video. So yeah, all the SummerSlams up until that point I stopped collecting. This has a whole snickerdoodle. Let me show you. So yeah, it's like an ice chest, and you get all those. Oh man, so cool. And that came with a t-shirt. So yeah, same thing with this one. I don't think I got a t-shirt with it though. If I did, I did. Then it's True Story WrestleMania. Then what is this? Some deluxe edition? No, it's the championship edition. For some reason, people like steel book editions. I mean, I don't know. I just got it. This is like the ultimate limited edition of WrestleMania 23, and this is Royal Rumble 2008 steel book. I don't really collect them. They were just there. Alright, here's the Superstar collection. I didn't necessarily get these. These were a gift, so yeah. Rey Mysterio, Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan got one, Orton got one, Zack Ryder got one, Cena, Sheamus, and wow, another Shawn Michaels. What's on this Shawn Michaels? See, we just saw that DX versus Legacy. Oh man, duplicate. Here we have compilation time. The top 25 rivalries in WWE or wrestling history. Oh, it's in wrestling history. So yeah. Forgot what's all on here. I'm pretty sure Andre and Hogan are on there though. Anywho, the world's greatest wrestling managers. Yes. I don't know if I consider Elizabeth the manager more of a valet, but we'll see. Got all the greats on there. How about that? And Hall of Fame 2004 induction ceremony. Look at that. Billy Graham, Ventura, JYD, Slaughter, Stud, Valentine, Heenan, Race, Santana, Morocco. What a class. What a class. Best of Saturday night's main event. Yeah, it's a nice little compilation. Best of the King of the Ring. Also, nice compilation. What's a match on here? Undertaker versus Mecca. We've seen all those. There's a bunch of those. More compilation stuff. It's the best of In Your House 3-disc set, 95 through 99. Good stuff on here. Hitman versus the Bulldog. All the good stuff. Wrestling's Highest Flyers. Compilation of high flyers. Let's see if I can find an oddball on here. Oh, La Parka. Yes. Good old La Parka. And here's another greatest rivalries. It is Shawn versus Bret. And what a rivalry that is. Here's a Jericho DVD. There's another DVD. He's sitting in the car or something. I was like, eh. But yeah, breaking the code. Okay. And there we got NWO Back in Black. Very nice stuff. And I got the Blu-ray on the Revolution. Ho ho ho. More compilation. It is Satan's Prison. The anthology of the Elimination Chamber. My, oh my. Here's top 50 superstars of all time. Who is that guy? Oh, that's Gorilla. Okay. Yeah. Allied Powers. The world's greatest tag teams. I'd say Freebirds would be the only ones that should be on there. I don't know about these two. Freebirds, yeah, they're cool. The most powerful families in wrestling. Wrestling has more than one family. Oh, the Guerrero. Yeah. Greg Gagne was on there. Anywho, the best of Confidential Volume 1. Who killed WCW? Shout out to Trish Stratus. Here we have Hell in a Cell. Oh my. It's a 3-disc set. All the best ones, I suppose. Ooh, Undertaker and Lesnar. Yeah. Here we have WWF Funniest Moments. Well, how about that? Oh, so funny. Everything's funny here. How about that? Also, we have the greatest cage matches of all time. I personally like... Oh, I don't show it. Is it advertised on here? I don't see it. Magnum TA versus Tully Blanchard. That's a good one. I know it's got to be on this one. This is Bloodbath. Wrestling's most incredible steel cage matches. Oh, and there it is right there. 1985. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. And here's ladder match. There's also a volume 2 of this. I should probably get that. But yeah. Alright, you're about to see a whole bunch of Raw. This is the Raw 20th Anniversary Collection 12-disc set. It's pretty cool. You know, top 20 episodes they picked out. Which one's this? 2005. Kurt Angle and Shawn. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Here's another random one. 97. Okay. Brian Walsh made his debut. Look at that. So yeah, that's a pretty good one. Over here, we have an oldie. It is the Raw 10th Anniversary Collection. 10 years. Uncut. And you basically get this type of deal. It's one disc. Oh boy. Anyway, Raw, the beginning. The best of seasons 1 and 2. How about that? Yes. Here we have Raw 2009 best of, 2010 best of, WWF best of Raw volume 1 and 2. I'd like to say that's a rare one. I don't see that one too much. This is the best of Raw 15th anniversary. So I got the 10th, 15th, and 20th. What a sucker. Oh boy. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. Best of Raw and SmackDown 2011. Sin Cara when he was a thing. And here goes SmackDown 10th anniversary. Yes. And 2009, 2010. Right now I got my son's favorite Rey Mysterio, the Biggest Little Man 3-disc set. And Rey Mysterio 619. I think this was single disc. Yeah, it's a single disc. Alright, got Viva La Raza, the legacy of Eddie Guerrero. And Cheating Death, darn it, Stealing Life, the Eddie Guerrero story. Very nice. Also, the story of Edge. You Think You Know Me? And the one that just fell. Edge, a decade of decades. Right. Cool artwork there. Uh-oh, it's that darn McMahon. Fired. Alright. We got Mr. Perfect 2-disc set. Think they could have added more. But it's Kurt Hennig, it's Mr. Perfect, it's awesome. And here's another one. This guy is number 2 in my top 3. It's Oozing Machismo, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Scott Hall story, living on a razor's edge. Very great. I should have got the Blu-ray for this. Because on the Blu-ray, it's like pre-outsider match. It's Kevin Nash and him. When he was Diamond Stud, and I think when Nash was Oz. Or it could have been Vinny Vegas. Either one. Yeah. R.I.P. Razor Scott Hall. Ramon. Or no, it's Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Yeah. Chico, you're getting it wrong, Chico. Hey. Alright, got the Legends of Wrestling. This is Hulk Hogan and Bob Backlund showcase. Very cool. Oh, look at here. It's a handicap match. Hulk Hogan and Andre versus Bobby Heenan, Bob Duncan, Nikolai Bockwinkel, and Ken Patera. What a handicap match that is, though. Sheesh. And Bob Backlund versus Superfly. Nice. Let me tell you. So we got Piper and Terry Funk. Also very nice. Hair versus hair. Piper versus Adonis. Piper versus Perfect. Funk versus Tully Blanchard on here. Man. And we got Andre and Iron Sheik. Sheiky, baby. It's the Sheiky, baby. Tito Santana. Patui. Yep, that's pretty cool. And then we got this collection right here. It's got the Heat Seekers, which would be Buff Bagwell and Lex Luger on there. And then there's Jerry Lawler, Junkyard Dog, Sergeant Slaughter, Ric Flair. All this very interesting. It's just a round table of discussion, and then you can see the matches. Used to come on, I want to say, what was that? It was the WWE Network, but not really the network. It was before the network. Anyway, it used to come on there. Good stuff. I haven't talked about them much up until now, and that Legends collection. Yep, it's Hulkster Brother, the Ultimate Anthology. This is what? 4 discs? Something like that. And that's probably 4 discs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the bonus disc. Yeah. Got the Hogan unreleased. And you know, you've seen most of this stuff. Then we got Hulk Still Rules. Ooh, boo. So yeah. Oh, Hulkster. And we got Hulk Hogan when he was in Japan. Yeah, so this is on Blu-ray. It's like 3 volumes in one. Bunch of good stuff on here. This is probably bootleg as well. But I think it might be from High Spots. I'm not too sure. Yeah. Good stuff. And, oh man. This is a low print run. It will cost you something. It's the best of Hulk Hogan on TNA, Impact, or Impact, whichever one you think. Yeah. That's something. And we got the best Immortal Forever? Forever ever? Oh man. Yeah, this was that group Immortal. And these 3 gentlemen in it. Alright, some WCW stuff. Clash of the Champions, Blu-ray. 2-disc set. What you got on here? Pillman versus Stunning Steve Austin. Very nice. War Games 2-disc set. Oh yeah. The Rise and Fall of WCW. Yes. There's a lot of good stuff on there as well. Great American Bash, best of. Probably should have got the Blu-ray for this, but it happens. And this Starrcade, the Essential Collection. It's so essential, daddy. Yeah, Starrcade. That was like the Wrestlemania over there. Starrcade. Hold up, getting out of order. Nitro Volume 1. Nitro Volume 2. Yeah. Nitro Volume 3. And I got the AWA Legacy, Spectacular Legacy of AWA. And the Triumph and Tragedy of World Class Championship Wrestling. Very good documentary, this one. Getting down to the last little bit. It's TNA, Best of TNA 2007. Oh my. America's Most Wanted. It's a best of James Storm and Wildcat Chris Harris. Okay, Ultimate X Collection. Is this the first one? Could be. I think it is. And this is Christian Cage, the Instant Classic. Shout out to Double C. Christian Cage. Second to none. World's Toughest Tag Teams. Got Team 3D, Latin American Exchange, Lethal Consequences. Good Lord, I remember that. Doomsday, the Best of Abyss. Oh my, Chris Pack. And TNA Best of Amazing Red. I don't see too many people with this. I think this is a little rare. Jeff Jarrett, King of the Mountain. It's a Fortis. Uh-oh. More compilation. I got women in here. Whoever said I don't like women, I got knocked out. Pro Wrestling's best women's division. Look at Gail Kim, Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong is the one. TNA Ultimate Matches. Wait, TNA Ultimate Matches, yes. Best of the Bloodiest Brawls, Volume 1. Picture of Sabu to prove it. Phenomenal. Best of AJ Styles, Volume 2. And there's Volume 1. And there's Best of the Tag Team, Volume 1 with Conan, Hernandez, and Homicide. What is this? 50 Greatest TNA Moments. Whew. Global Impact Japan. The Best of Jeff Hardy, Enigma. Got Kurt Angle, Champion, 2-disc set. Kurt Angle is the man. Alright, Best of the Bloodiest Brawls, Scars and Stitches. Oh, the Best of Raven, Nevermore. My oh my. Let me see a match on here. What's a match on here? Oh, a ladder match. Raven versus AJ Styles. That might be pretty good. And here we got Heaven Sent, Hellbound, the Best of Christopher Daniels. Best of X Division Volume 2. Best of X Division Volume 1. I don't know if you saw 2 real good, but yeah, there it goes. Lots of stuff on 2. And here's another Best of X Division. I mean, they were really trying to put forth the X Division. Like, my gosh. I got you. I got all of them. My gosh. The history of TNA Year 1. Whew. Well. Oh, here we go with some more Knockouts the ladies of TNA Wrestling Volume 1. Christy Hemme just enjoying themselves. Jackie, Gail Kim. Alright. What's this over here? I wonder. The best of NWA TNA title matches. And it's AJ. AJ just retired. What we got here? World X Cup. And that's Frankie Kazarian, the Motor City Machine Guns, and Curry Man. It's 2008. What we got here? Best of the bloodiest brawl. Some more blood. Oh, man. Oh, what's this? Oh, the 3 Live Crew. Who's that? It's our truth. The truth shall set you free. Here's some more. It's TNA Best of the Asylum Years Volume 1. And of course, there's a Volume 2. This Volume 2. Woohoo! Okay, gonna go through this real quickly. These are just pay-per-views, no more compilations from 2004 through 2006. And you can't really see that because it changes. That's that No Surrender one right there. And I know what you're saying. Dean, you say you don't get pay-per-view DVDs. I know. But TNA was just putting out some really good pay-per-views. Plus, I got all this in a lot on eBay. That's why I have all these pay-per-views. It was like every TNA DVD made. And that was like up until 2009. And I bought that Hogan and Sting one. So yeah, pretty good. Anyway, that's all my wrestling. This and the mix is just that. Oh man, that's a good compilation too. Not wrestling. I got through it. Alright, we're in my shed. And there's the VHS collection. Oh boy. Got a lot of stuff in my way. Alright, it wasn't so bad as getting it down. Oh, let's see what's in here. So off top, I got the Wrestlemania 1 through 13 VHS collection. I don't know how much that goes for. Alright, got PWI 500. Lowrider. That's some good reading material. You know, lowrider. Uh-oh, look at CM Punk. It's CM Skunk. Oh, this is when I was collecting VHSs. So yeah, after 13, you gotta get a few more, you know. 18. What do I have on here? Ooh, Great American Bash continued, Mega Matches, 95 King of the Ring, and 97 Slammy Awards. NWO Sold Out, and No Way Out. What? Superhero? Randy. The Man Behind the Madness, yeah. Uh-oh. That's the one I was in, Main Event Wrestling South. Heck yeah. Here we got WrestleMania Greatest Matches. Another WrestleMania Greatest Matches. What is this right here? LPWA No Holds Barred Celebrity Deathmatch Over the Edge. Oh my gosh, Over the Edge. I didn't know I had that. 97 Slammy. Oh boy. This is taking me back. Yeah, SummerSlam 91, my favorite SummerSlam. Hold up, Chi-Town Rumble. A&M video. Hold on, another WrestleMania greatest hits. Ric Flair, 2 decades of excellence. What is this? Best of Halloween Havoc. Oh gosh, I got the Diesel. Okay, we got WrestleFest 90, 91, 92. Shawn Michaels. Possibly the first one. What is this? Oh, Superstars. Ha! Jericho versus Nick Patrick. Colonel Parker versus Sister Sherry. Road Rules. Rampage 91. Okay, so I don't know what's up with this. Best of Raw. And then you flip it over. It's WrestleMania 16. Limited edition double pack. Greatest champion. Oh, see, I had this so much, I wore that out. What is this? 98. Unreal Story of Professional Wrestling. Oh, that's a good one. Unforgiven, Uncensored. Oh, there's my other girl tape, Stable Unleashed. And this is probably my first tape ever. This is a copy. Hold on. It's a copy of the Care Bears. That's it right there. Hulk Hogan Greatest Matches. You see it. World Tour 96. What did I say? Hulkamania Bash at the Beach 97 and Great American Bash. What is this? SummerSlam Fall Brawl. What is that? Slamboree 94 Legends Reunion. I think this is the first ever Survivor Series. 1 day rental. Sorry, A&M. Slamboree 96. Immortal Hulk Hogan. SummerSlam. Oh, bloopers, bleeps, and body slams. I believe that is the first ever release video merchandise from WWF. Slammy Award, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Ah, that's my favorite right there. This is the one that had the Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels ladder match. Amazing matches, you say. What is this? Bash at the Beach and Fully Loaded. Ooh, Starrcade 95. What did I say, 95, right? Nope, 93. Can't see. Off the Top Rope. Don't know what that could be. Free for All. And last Invasion, SummerSlam, highlights of WrestleMania, and villains of the Squared Circle. Nice. It's an update. As I said, I got the Volume 3, the Hawaii. Oh yeah. So I don't even know who's on here. Huh. Ric Flair's here. Hans Gruber.
Steve Rickard, Rocky Johnson, Chick Donovan. Ah, yes. Let me touch over here, because just to put it out there, Inoki versus Ali, epic stuff right there. I mean, that's what all with the New Japan. And I can tell you right now, that is the most boring match you'll ever see in your life. And there's 17. And I didn't get to show these off before they were WWF superstars. Looks like we got Stacy Keibler, Christian, Edge, Angle, Lita. Then we got Volume 2. Sounds Brock, Taz, Tori Wilson, Shawn, of course. That's a lot of Shawn, man. Also got this going on. It should be here very soon. That's my collection. And that is my collection. Like I said, not too big, right? So, like I said, drop that line if you want me to review one of these for you. I think I'm going to review some of the Japanese ones though, just on GP, because they're so good. Anyway, I'm Dean. Thanks for watching. Later.
TV.